breaking news. The jury has reached that verdict in the trial of the three men charged with the killing of Ahmaud Arbery. All three defendants found guilty, including Travis McMichael, guilty on all 9 counts. ABC's Morgan Norwood, she is live at Brunswick, Georgia this morning with the breaking details. Morgan.
Mark, and we instantly knew there was a verdict once there were a rush of people rushing to the courthouse right behind me. Cheers following that verdict that are still continuing right now as I speak. You can hear them say justice for Ahmaud Arbery, chanting his name, all of this just after the verdict was read just moments ago. The jury again reaching a verdict finding Travis McMichael, guilty on all counts. Gregory McMichael not guilty of malice murder, but on the other charges found guilty, including felony murder. William Roddy Bryan Jr., who we of course know recorded the fight or recorded that incident, not guilty on the malice murder charges, but guilty on felony murder, false imprisonment, among the other charges. But I do want to say this: at the heart of the trial was the question of whether Travis and Gregory McMichael acted in self-defense under a now repealed Georgia citizens arrest law. Might I point out, because of this particular case here, Travis McMichael, who fired those fatal shots, we heard him earlier during this trial taking the witness stand. He explained that Arbery tried to overpower him and tried to take his gun, but day after day the prosecution chipping away at that defense's argument, arguing that notion, saying that the three of them were the aggressors and they went after Arbery because of his race. They were fearful that he was stealing, of course, that surveillance video showing Ahmaud Arbery walking through that construction site, but unlike the several others who were also seen on that surveillance video, not taking anything. I also want to point out we are awaiting statements from the family of Ahmaud Arbery, but one thing to consider here, they've been here at this courthouse inside the courtroom from start to finish, enduring that painstaking process of hearing the allegations from the defense, some of that very hard to hear. At times we saw Wanda Cooper Jones, Ahmaud Arbery's mother, just burying her head in some of the pastor's arms and her family members who she was surrounded by for support. So this has been incredibly difficult for them, but this is exactly the verdict that they were hoping for. And I do want to point out that all of these convictions could mean that these three defendants spend the rest of their lives in prison. So we are still awaiting the sentencing details. We're again also awaiting the very latest from Ahmaud Arbery's family and their attorneys.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.